Hey everyone, this is Drew the Professional Bum, and on Facebook it's facebook.com/theprofessionalbum. In this video, I want to basically welcome you to my email list if you're new to my binary list. And I want to share in this video with you how I came to be involved in binary options trading, and as well as some of the experiences that I have, and why I find that binary options trading is possibly one of the very good ways that a lot of people out there on the internet looking for opportunities can actually use this to so-called get a ticket to financial freedom. All right, so a little bit about how I started out. Back in 2009, okay, from the years of 2007 to 2013, I was trading forex. So I was trading forex a lot of time, and between the times of 2010 to 2011, I was like a full-time forex trader. I actually made a lot of money, but eventually lost a lot of money. That's why I stopped. Okay, and from then on, I actually turned into internet marketing. I became like a full-time internet marketer since last January. So there was a break of time in between 2009 to 11, so 10 to 12. I was like full-time. It was. When I say it, so there was a period of time I was full-time. I was full-time for about like 2 years, and then I went to do my traditional offline business. It was like a tennis academy for like a year or two, and basically that made quite good money, and that's why I kind of like paid less attention to the trading bit. But throughout, I still been trading in forex, and eventually, what happened was that like there was a fateful day, like people say. It was like 2012 in October. I think it was the Japanese prime minister elections, and due to that one incident, within 30 seconds, okay, within 30 seconds, my account got wiped out from like 83,000 down to 5,000. So it's like a 78,000 loss in 30 seconds. Okay, so that was a huge shocker for me, and it was not just a shocker, but actually basically made me go cold turkey on trading until today. Okay, so I haven't been trading for that long. As in between then and now, I stopped, totally stopped, traumatized, disillusioned, and everything, and that was a turning point where I actually went into internet marketing because I thought, like, oh, screw this shit, I'm not going to do this anymore. But when I came back into binary options trading, I mean, like, one of those things is that once a trader, you're always a trader. Back in the forex days, I wasn't the kind of guy who used to analyze like the way things are traded, and I used to even like make some programs that auto trade stuff. And the reason why I lost big time as well was because I found out that, um, well, I wasn't good at trading manually, but I could program good systems to trade. But the problem with these systems was that these systems don't respond well to special events, and sometimes there are special events that happen in the market, news events, elections, debt crisis, companies, countries going bust, so on and so forth, and these things move the markets. And when I got back into binary trading, what happened was that I saw this stuff on Facebook. A friend of mine was like looking at these posts. He was posting screenshots and screenshots of how much money he was making in binary and how much money he was taking out. And I looked at it and I was like, hey, you haven't been doing that for that long, and I know that you've been like internet marketer just like me, and the internet marketing you weren't doing well at all. I was getting great results, but he wasn't. And all of a sudden he's like making 2,000 a week on binary trading. I was like, okay, that's what is this? So he sent me a link, and this link was like a free, a 1-day free trial to the binary trading room. So in this binary trading room, they actually like call signals. Okay, they call signals to trade. So I thought, I could do that because on my own, I felt that I'm in no position to make more trades. I still know how to I still don't do technical analysis. And in fact, if you go into a trading room, if you see people commenting on like some market stuff, it's usually me. It's usually me because like I said, once a trader, you're always a trader. I know how to analyze stuff, but I just lost that guts to take the trades, right? So when you told me that it's a signal service, I thought, man, this is like perfect. I could use the signals and straight away plug it into the broker platform. But then again, when it came to broker platform, I was wondering, I mean, so I asked him, uh, what what do I do? Can I lose all my money? And then I found out a couple of things. So he sent me some articles to read, and I've actually got some links in this video down here as well. I mean, some wiki links that you can read about binary trading. But in a nutshell, I mean, if you watch this video, you probably don't have to read it so much because I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, so what I found out is that in binary trading, it's actually like sports betting. Like when you bet like Manchester versus Liverpool, or let's say, what's the name of a sucky team? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't watch. I'm not much of a soccer fan, but okay, let's say tennis. Okay, tennis. Roger Federer versus some no-name guy. Okay, so the odds of Roger Federer winning are like very high. So the reward for that is going to be very low. So let's say 1.3. You guys know, like the betting sites like Betfan or Bet365 and stuff. And so if you place bets before, binary options is just the same thing. You're just betting whether the currency is going to go up or go down. And in this trading room, we generally use like one minute strategies, all right, 60 seconds. So within 60 seconds, you know if you make the right call or the wrong call. But the thing is that the trading room actually gives you, accurate signals. But okay, once again, I was thinking, I found that in binary also, I cannot lose all my money. Okay, why is that so? Because like I said, if it's up and you go in that direction, then you get the reward based on that, which is usually like 70%. So let's say if you place like $50 on up, right, and then within the next 1 minute, it goes up even just by a little bit. Okay, what happens? 70% reward for that $50, you get 35. Cool, right? And what if you're wrong? If you're wrong in that 1 minute, the price goes down instead of up. What happens is that you lose that $50. But okay, what's cool about that? Okay, you must be thinking like, losing money isn't that a bad thing? But let me tell you about the experience of back in Forex, when I traded Forex, and I lost a lot of money in a very short period of time. I mentioned earlier in this video how I lost like 78,000 in 30 seconds. There's a huge price spike in the USD JPY and the Euro JPY. 30 seconds, boom, all the way down. It's like 10 cents down, and then it came back within the next 5 minutes. And that 30 seconds it was down. I lost like more than 90% of my account. It's not funny. But that will not happen in binary trading. Why? Because binary trading, like I said, it's just up or down. In Forex, they like to have people think that there's such a thing like stop loss. Or I've got a stop loss, so I'm safe. It's bullshit. I paid 78,000 to find out that stop loss is not going to save your account, because when the next available price is way below your stop loss, guess what's going to happen? It's going to close on the next available price. So it's possible totally for the market to bypass your stop loss and totally cut you out. Okay, I mean, like if anyone watching this video is totally new to trading, you may not understand what's going on. So don't worry. I've got many other videos in this series, but if you've been trading for some time, I think you can understand. All right. So some of you watching this video may have done well in Forex trading. Maybe you haven't. Okay. Maybe you've tried binary trading. Maybe it didn't work out, or maybe some of you worked out and you're just looking to get better ideas. But I mean, this is basically my tale, okay, of how I got into trading, and ever since I've been inside this trading room using the same thing that can get you a free one-day trial of the trading room for, I've actually been getting between 5 to 20% profits per day. I must warn you though that inside the trading room there are two kinds of signals. Okay, so if you wish to get these signals, I highly recommend that you contact me on Facebook. Okay, and once you contact me on Facebook, I'm going to add you to a certain Facebook group. It's a special Facebook group that I've set up that actually has I've written a lot of information, put a lot of videos to kind of like give you information on how this trading room works and what kind of trading signals there are and what to take, what not to take. Okay, so that's going to help you out in your trading. For example, there are things called the pro trades or the bubblegum trades, as well as the live trades. So I'm gonna teach you what to do, what not to do inside of those, and basically just help you get better results. Okay. And finally, like I said, I want to share with you why I think that binary trading is a great way for people to. It's possibly a way that anyone can so-called change your financial future. Because binary trading doesn't cost a lot of money to get started. Binary trading only costs in many cases as little as $200. You can actually start a binary trading account. Okay, that's about the same as a forex account, right? Sometimes, I mean, for a lot of forex brokers, you can open an account for $250. But in binary, what's cool is this? Okay, because every time, okay, let's say in forex, if the price moves by just like a fifth decimal place, if the price moves like a fourth decimal place, a fifth decimal place, you're probably only gonna get like 30 cents if you're trading a really small account. 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents, $1 maximum. Okay, but in binary, the cool thing is this. The cool thing is that you can actually get a full, 70%, even as high as 85% return on whatever you're risking out there. So if you're risking $5, okay, if you're risking $5 in a trade, you can actually get $3.50. 5 divided by 350. You can get 350 back. You get 350 back per trade, even if it just moves by a fifth decimal place. That's why it's much quicker. And let's say, what does it take to make $80 a day? A friend of mine was asking me, what does it take to make $80 a day? I said, if you want to make $80 a day, then you got to open an account with like $600. Why? Because on the average day, of the green room trading signals, which is what we use with the green room trading signals, they make about 6 wins and 1 loss, or 5 wins and 1 loss, thereabouts. Okay. Now let's do a little bit of math. Okay, $600, and we had like, should I draw this out? No, I'm just gonna talk about it. Like, if anyone's not clear, write me a comment or something like that so I can share with you. But otherwise, just listen to this. Okay, $600. We risk 5% per trade, so that's $30 per trade. $30 per trade. When you make it a profitable trade, you get $21 for every profitable trade, 70%, right? And then if you lose the trade, you lose the entire $30. Yes, when you win a trade, you get less. When you lose the whole thing. So technically, you need to have more wins than losses. But like I said, on any given day, the typical result so far since the beginning of the green room forex trading signals has been, 5-1-6-1 in a day. Okay, so if we take 5-1, the more conservative one, 5 times 21, that's 105, minus 30, 75. So let's say if you set up to make $80 a day, there you have it. Your $75 right there. But what if it was 6-1? You get 6 times 21. 6 times 21 is what? 126. 126 minus 30. So 80, 96. 96. So you get $96. All right. Did that like 5 days a week. How much you get? You get just under $500. And what was your investment? $600. Of course, time. You invested time as well. But at the end of the month, okay, let's say if you're up to $600 in the first week, you have $1,100 for the second week. Let's round off to 1,000. Okay, let's round off just for calculation's sake. Or if you want to leave it, okay, let's say 1,000 for week 2. For week 2, what's going to happen is this: week 2, take 5% trades. Once again, round down to 1,000, 5% trades. 5% trades this time is $50. Okay, $50 is going to get you a return of, let's say, $35 every trade. So we take the same thing now. Okay, what is your daily earning? Let's say we get 5-1, 5 wins, 1 loss. 5 times 35. 5 times 35 is, what is 5 times 35? Oh man, why am I sounding so stupid? Okay, 5 times 30, that's 150. 5 times 5, 15, 165. 165 minus minus a $50 trade. So it's 115. So you get 115 a day in the second week, and then you do that for like 5 days. What is your account now? You get, like, by now, if you add in the first week, your account is now close to 1,600, 1,700. Okay, and then you do it for another week, and then you're compounding week by week, and by the end of the first month, you're around about 1,000. You started with like what, $600. You're over 2,000 at the end of 1 month, and then by the end of 3 months, even though you started with $600, you're now doing like $300 or $400 days at 3 months or more, compounded, right? So I mean, that is the reason why I say that anyone can change your financial future with binary options trading. But let me tell you one thing first, okay? Before you guys go, oh, I'm going to do this, get me started. Okay, I have to warn you about one thing. A lot of people have this stupid idea that, let's say, just because they won like 5 times in a row, they're going to be like, oh, I'm king, I'm going to trade myself. And they go and like do all kinds of stupid stuff, and then they lose money, and yeah, whose fault is it? Was it the signal's fault? No, it's your fault because you took signals that were not recommended. So, moral of the story: let me get you set up with the signal service. Get your trial, trade it, make money, upgrade, become like a monthly full member. Use the signals, okay? Stay away from the stupid trades. Stay away from the stuff that you think that, oh, because I'm bored, therefore I must trade. Focus only on the signals that's given to you. Practice good money management, and reinvest. Okay, withdraw some money every week and reinvest the rest. That's the plan, and with that, you will be able to go from, let's say, so if you started a $600 account this week, a month from now, do some brief calculations. Yeah, I should calculate this and put it on this. I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm going to give you a simulation. Probably by the end of this video, I'm going to do a simulation. You guys will see a simulation, and that is if you're disciplined. So stay disciplined and make lots of money. All right. So with that, I'll see you in this video. I hope to hear your questions and questions and feedback. Do go ahead and write back to me. Bye for now.